I was going to film last night, but my phone died. I already shaved the top off, and so now all that's left to do is just hit it until it opens the top off, and we're gonna taste it for the first time. And I'm really excited about this because when I was on my cruise, which you can see my cruise vlog on my channel, I looked for hours trying to find a coconut just to eat it, just to drink it, and we found none because they all ran out everywhere. So now we get to eat it. It's so pretty. Wow. Hold on, let me show you guys. That's a lot more water than I thought there would be. Alright, first I want to take a straw and try drinking that. Then I'm going to put the rest in my cup so my family can have some too. Because we're not selfish. I'm scared. I've heard that it's good for you, but I've also heard that it can be kind of bland and tasteless, so I'm scared. Wait, hold on. Okay, why am I scared? It's just coconut water. That's so good. That's so sweet. I didn't expect that. That's so good. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna go pour some for my family. There's so much in here. So I've seen people do it this way. Let's pray it works. I'm gonna do it over the sink actually. Actually, whatever. Oh, no. Don't waste any coconut water. Ready? I don't want to waste this coconut water. I'm gonna drink it. I can't drink it off of there. It tastes so weird. Like, when you first have it, it's like you're about to have like spoiled milk, but then like it goes deeper into your mouth and it tastes like sweet milk. It's so weird, but it's so good. Wow. I got this one from Whole Foods. This isn't the organic one, this is just the young coconut one. I'm gonna clean this out of all the meat because that's good. We can use that. Hi friends. I just split a coconut. I cut it up. I put the juice in a cup. I have the meat in a plastic container, but I do have some like wood stuff in there, and I'm pretty sure you shouldn't eat that. I just kind of wanted to like try making a smoothie and putting it into this and seeing if, like, I want to be able to reuse this because it's actually really cute and nice. And while I do that, I want to tell you guys some hilarious stories of my childhood, but I won't tell you how old I was when these stories happened so that nobody judges me. But a lot of these stories are pretty recent, so I still do some dumb things. My brother also should be coming any second now, and everyone loves my cooking shows that have my brother in it. I'm very tall for this screen. Okay, I don't know if I should wash this or not because I don't want to ruin it. Whenever the kitchen's clean, you always are more willing to cook in it. That's a life hack for y'all. This video idea kind of came in the spark of the moment. There's no real plan, but I have so many funny stories that just come into my mind all the time. Okay. One funny story is I was in anatomy class with my friends, and we had a sheep's heart, and it had like blood around it. Yeah. So and this heart was like, we were like looking through it and trying to name specific areas of the heart. It was anatomy. So my friend Malik, he told me that if I licked the heart, he would buy me lunch. And bro Paula really wanted lunch, so I picked it up in my hand. I had gloves on, and that doesn't even matter because I like, okay, wait. I was holding it here, and I'm like, I was really gonna like go and lick it, and then my teacher walks by, and I slowly sit it down and kind of like look like I'm like touching it and trying to look at it, and you know, this is how he's walking. You know, like his eyes were kind of towards me, kind of not. So then I bring it close and looking at it, and when I see his eyes start away, then I go in for the tiniest lick of my tongue, and in that moment he looked right at me. I was dying. He was oh my gosh. He was like smiling. I knew that he knew that I just licked a sheep's heart for lunch. I'm pretty sure he loved us because we were an amusing friend group in anatomy. I gotta say, that was like the most well-deserved lunch I've ever had. I'm not a germ freak, as you can tell. Like I am, but to an extent. I'm gonna go wash this. So I washed it, but it doesn't feel right. Also, when I'm filming a video, I'm very happy to be filming a video. And then like I'll go back, and once I start editing it, I'll be like, I hate my voice. Like, you know how hard it is to edit? Sorry. You know how long it is to edit a 1 hour long video that has like your voice throughout the whole time? Like, I can't even listen to 5 seconds of myself. How am I supposed to like edit a 1 hour video? I'm gonna go see if we have sandpaper. That way I don't cut myself. Okay, well I can't find any sandpaper, so I'm just gonna use some oil to like rub around in there. I mean, it looks pretty smooth. The outside is smooth, but like the top is just what I'm worried about. I'm gonna be using coconut oil for my coconut. I'm also still trying to figure out some more funny stories. I'm getting my hands nice and dirty for my coconut. Okay, now we're gonna actually start making the real smoothie, and it's gonna be good, hopefully, and healthy, so we live for that. I have another story. I was on vacation with another family, and we were all sitting at a restaurant eating dinner or lunch, something like that. I think it was lunch. And we all the like kids got lemonade. And so one of my friends, she wanted to pull a prank on me, so she put a bunch of salt in my lemonade, and I was at the bathroom, and then when I came back, she said, "Hey Paula, let's see who can drink the lemonade the fastest, you know?" And because I'm such a competitive little girl, I said, okay, and I took my lemonade, and she said, okay, go. So I start chugging the lemonade. She takes a few steps and stops and smiles, and I'm like, why is this you drinking her lemonade? And I'm like rushing to drink it, and then it hits me, like the saltiness it was so salty. Like, it wasn't even funny how salty it was, but I'm like, and I kept drinking and drinking. I wanted to like win, and then after a while I was like almost done. I was like, there was this much left, and then I'm like, she's not even drinking, she's just laughing at me right now. And I just stopped, and then I'm like, that was disgusting. I was such a very emotional child, and I just started crying. Why did you make me chug all that lemonade? But Paula, why didn't you stop chugging that lemonade? I didn't even know I was a competitive person until that occurred. Because usually I just let other people win, and it doesn't bother me. There's like no way I can mess this up because it's just fruits. Okay, this looks really good, but I want to leave some coconut for my mom so she can have some too. I have another story, but it's not that funny. It's kind of just like a really dumb fact about me. But when I was in 5th grade, pretty much like everyone who was older than me was like obsessing over boys or whatnot. And I, you know, as a kid, of course, you don't really know what to look for in boys. You just kind of say, ooh, boy, you know. So I remember in 5th grade, I would like guys by choosing the person in front of me in line. So for 4th grade, I had a crush on a guy who was in front of me. In 4th grade, I liked someone who was behind me. And, you know, I would chase him around the park a few times. Because that's what I did. When I liked a boy, I would just chase them. If like you know, people were like, oh, you know, we would do dumb stuff like hold hands. I didn't even know what holding hands was. I would just chase them around the park. So 4th grade, I liked the guy behind me. Then he moved away for whatever reason. And in 5th grade, I remember my friend was like, so who are you gonna like this year? And I'm standing in line, you know, and I look and I'm like, I'm gonna like this guy, you know? I think somehow I told her and she told someone else. And somehow during that recess period, in like 2 minutes, a bunch of people knew. So then I just started chasing him. I chased him like 5 times. I chased him like, oh my gosh, like 5 times around really fast. And then I got tired, so and I saw that he was getting tired, so I stopped. Cause he sat down, and once I reached him, I was like, haha. I just walked away because I had no idea what else to do, because that was like pretty much the limit of what I knew in a relationship. You know, I've actually always wanted to try to make homemade almond milk, so maybe I will one day. Milk goes last, actually. I'm dumb. I'm actually, right now, I'm just like at this point where I'm just waiting for my brother to come because I don't know any more stories, and I'm hoping he will. I have some funny stories about James, but this isn't James's YouTube channel. It's Paulo's. I have another dumb story, but this one's like so dumb. I really don't want to say it, but I will. So like on my Instagram, I took a picture. It was Christmas Eve, but I didn't want to just say Merry Christmas Eve or whatever, because that sounded dumb. So I tried to find a funny quote, and I found a quote on Friends. And I don't know, sometimes I'm just really slow, incredibly slow. My friends know this. I saw like on Friends that Phoebe was like, Merry Christmas Eve, Eve, you know, and I registered that so slow, and I'm like, oh, that's funny, you know, it's from Friends, whatever, I'll just use it. So, Christmas Eve, I post it, and I say, Merry Christmas Eve, Eve. I'm so hip, and with the youngsters, you know, and then somebody quotes on it and says, don't you mean Christmas Eve? And then I'm like, what? I'm like, no, it's a funny quote from Friends. I'm like, you're so dumb. While I was writing that, I kind of just paused for a minute, and then I realized what she meant, because Christmas Eve is the day before Christmas Eve. I felt so dumb! So you can still find it on Instagram, like, I didn't take it down because it's kind of funny. I mean, I changed it to Merry Christmas Eve, but you can go on Instagram and you find that selfie. The past is in the past, so let's just continue this smoothie. Sorry, I kind of forgot I was filming, and I finished my smoothie. So now we're gonna mix it. Do you see how loud I can project my voice? But I just don't do this because my bird will squeak. Oh, I am hilarious. I hate screaming. Wow. This looks pretty and pink and very healthy, a little too healthy, but that's okay. It's like a non-alcoholic pina colada mixed with a strawberry smoothie. So now you pour this smoothie into the coconut whatever. You see how full it is? I kind of want to have those like fruits that hang from the side, but I don't know where to get that from. No, I don't need it. Whatever. I don't need it. I should like cut it up, but I don't want to. Because I'm happy with my big straw. I'll say more funny stories after I clean my kitchen up a little. If my mom comes home. My friend just reminded me of a really funny story, okay? This was back in 8th grade, which is actually not that long ago, but I like to think that I have matured. Sorry, she's texting me, okay. In 8th grade, people would like, we used to have like, in math class we would have whiteboards that we would write stuff on, like problems, and then we put them back, you know? And I always, like, I love to like leave notes about God. I don't know. I used to, like, in 6th grade, I used to take little papers and write little encouraging notes for everybody and like kind of like say like, you know, God's always got your back or something, and then like I'll fold it up and I'd put it in like secret places in people's lockers or stuff, just kind of like, I don't know, for fun. That's what I would do for fun. But no, it was nice. I mean, no one ever like said anything about it. But in 8th grade, I wanted to do the same on a whiteboard, so I would write man is not strong enough, but he is. Something like that. And I don't think my 8th grade teacher really understood what I was trying to get at with that. So I wrote on a whiteboard, and where like the whiteboards were stacked, I kind of put it on top of that to kind of like showcase. I don't know why I did that. Because he told us, like, always erase the whiteboards before you put it away. Not me. So we come back from recess, and when we go there, he says, "Who wrote this?" And then my face turns beet red, and there's this girl, and she knows, and she looks at me, and she knows I wrote it. Okay, my best friends were kind of like they knew, kind of, but this girl, she knew, and then she's like, this is the girl, okay, and it's a teacher. I don't know who wrote this, but I want you guys to know that I told you to always erase the whiteboards. And what even is this? Man, strong, him? What is this? Oh my gosh, guys, it's Paula. Who wrote this? Guys, it's Paula. And then I think he heard it, so then he's kind of like, you know, I don't care who wrote this, but just no, don't do this again. Erase my whiteboards and put it back. Paula, she got in trouble, oh my gosh. And I'm just sitting there beet red.
Did you already open the coconut?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
Do you want to try some of my coconut smoothie?
You drank all the...
No, I put it in there.
Don't talk to me.
James, I put it in the fridge. I didn't drink all the coconut water. Like, do you want to try my coconut smoothie or not?
Not really.
What are you looking for?
A coconut thingy.
Look to the right. Is that your right? You don't see it?
No.
There's a cup. It's weird. It's like water, but it's sweet. No, try it, bro. Try it. It's not disgusting. Just try it.
Not that. Don't take her advice. That was good.
Huh? No, this has coconut in it. It's pretty good. James, it's healthy for you. Eat it. It's not disgusting. That was so fake, James. I know when you're real, not. Swallow it. Don't throw up. No, you digested it once. You can't digest it again. Isn't it good?
No. I'm legit crying right now.
If you guys are sensitive to natural foods like my brother, don't try this at home.
You're really high. Why did you make me drink that?
It's good for you.
No.
You said save me some coconut, so I saved you a coconut.
I thought it was good.
It is good.
Never.
It's just not your good because it's all natural. Do you know any funny stories about me?
Yeah.
What? You can say whatever you want because I can edit anything out. Oh, I remember this time when I really hated you. So I was in a parking lot.
Stop.
And
no.
James, it's literally, it's not embarrassing about you, it's embarrassing about me. And James, like...
Yeah, Paula, we all know you're a snitch. Never
James,
trust her.
James.
Unlike this video, or dislike actually.
Unlike, like they liked in the first place.
dislike this video, then comment below.
Okay,
Coconut
James.
sucks.
So I was in the parking lot, and James was with I was with my friends.
Go
and
ahead.
there was like a couple of random people there. You know.
Like who?
I don't know. There was like
Exactly. She doesn't even know the story.
No, I do, but I don't want to say their names out loud.
Oh.
Okay, so then I'm with like one of my friends, and James was with his
Do you
friends.
really want to say
And
that?
James was being very annoying. I don't know. James was in an annoying mood. He's like, ah, Paula.
Yeah, because
And
I
I'm
was
like,
mad at my
And I'm
sister.
like, James, come on, we gotta go home. He's like, no, Paula, I don't really want to be with you. You're the person that. And he's like, ha, says the girl who peed her pants. And I was like, and everyone just stopped and stared at me, and I was so embarrassed. That you were very little at this time. You haven't done.
Good thing I'm not a snitch anymore.
It was when we were very young, but it's not even that embarrassing
Sponsored by Fox.
because nobody remembers.
Oh yeah. I'll clean that up.
This is why you're not a YouTuber, because you'll just do dumb stuff for YouTube.
Yeah, because YouTubers are awesome, unlike
You're
you.
breaking all the Eugenia.
They're not broke. See, if I open this right now, it won't be broken.
What do you hear? What do you hear? What do you hear? Oh, it's all crumbled up. Okay, James, I'm gonna end the video.
No!
Actually, you can snack in the background. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. I have no idea how long it is. If you want to try making this at home, it's a fun experience. Cutting coconuts is actually really fun. You just gotta know how to, you just gotta know how to do it.
Don't do it.
The coconut water is actually pretty good. Like
Don't
I thought,
do this at home, kids. It's unsafe.
it's good for you, and I thought it would just be water, but it's
Look what she did. She ruined that.
I didn't do a knife. What I do?
You.
Why are you shaking? Are you scared?
I'm not even shaking.
Alright, James, go. I said go sit in the background. So it's natural.
I gotta wash my hands.
So try this at home.
No, try
I
it
hope
at
you
home.
enjoyed my embarrassing childhood stories, even though most of them are recent. And make sure you like, subscribe. See, this is why I don't do intros or outros, because I just can't. I don't know. See, you guys are like my best friends, and I just, when I say bye, I say, oh, I love you, and I kiss you guys, but like,
We have a connection.
We have a connection.
Who?
Me and them. That's my boyfriend.
So you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Okay, bye.
See ya. Deuces.